Don't let nobody take you for granted. They say they love you when they for you, but they doing the damage. It's okay, you can manage. Remind yourself you a savage. You got dreams of living lavish. Don't let nobody take you for granted. They say they love you when they for you, but they doing the damage. It's okay, you can manage. Remind yourself you a savage. You got dreams. Don't let nobody take you for granted. They say they love you when they for you, but they doing the damage. It's okay, you watch a nigga demonstrate. Keep it pushing and stack your bitches. Fuck whoever interfering. They ain't never.
Good morning. Yo, it's about 9:30. I'm in the studio mixing right now. Just jumped out online and copped a new MacBook Pro that I'm gonna go pick up later. But first, I want to knock out 2 of these mixes. The reason I copped that MacBook Pro was because I'm building the ultimate mobile setup. I want to be able to travel and mix anywhere. So I've been kind of experimenting with the perfect DAW and the perfect interface. So I'm gonna share more of this with y'all. But the first step, of course, is getting that laptop, because the MacBook Pro that I have right now is a 2015 MacBook Pro, and you know, I just need a little bit more power now, shooting all these 4K videos, editing them up and stuff like that. And I want to be able to do mixes on the go, and from wherever I'm at. So yeah, I just got a new MacBook Pro that I'm gonna pick up, but I'm gonna be working on these 2 mixes today before we get off into that. So yeah, rock with me. Alright, so I'm working on this mix and I want to show y'all something real quick. So lately I've been using a new limiter on my master bus, right? And it's the ML4000 from MacDSP. Really cool limiter. It has a full multi-band section built into it, and then it has the limiting section. So the way I kind of like to do this is I'll start off with the limiting, and right now I'm kind of just hitting it, you know, I got it about -4 dB on my threshold. But let's just hear what it's doing before and after real quick.
You put that shit in the back of your mind. With no response, I realized that all this.
Let's get to a faster, a louder section. Let's see.
Keep on grinding, you on your way. You ain't got no time to waste. A lot of money to be made. Watch a nigga demonstrate. Keep it pushing and stack your benches. You fuck whoever interfering. They ain't never had no vision.
Whoa, so it really gets a lot of loudness in there without taking away our dynamics, which is always what we want to do, right? So basically the way I start off is I'll start off by hitting it with the limiter until I feel like it's getting a nice little punch, a nice little crunch. And then I'll come over and start working with stuff over here. So a lot of times the problem with the mixes, especially if I'm working with a 2-track mix, is that the kick probably gonna be a little loud, that bottom end. So I'll start off with doing some compression on that to get it tamed. You'll
keep on grinding, you on your way.
You'll see that I'm knocking a few dB off the kick. And if we look at each one of the, well, like the low end band. So again, we got 4 bands of compression here. So I always start off with compressing that low end, and then I work my way up through the bands. And you can see the levels of compression that we got going on based on the little orange indicators.
Keep on grinding, you on your way.
So I'm really hitting that low end, and I'm barely kind of touching my highs a little bit. So another thing that I also have on the highs is I'm using some expansion. So not only do they have compression built into each one of these 4 bands, but they also have an expander and a gate. I'm not using the gate right now, or I haven't at all. But I do use the expander on the high end, like the 2 higher band frequencies, the highs and the high mids. I'll use the expansion on that to just give the mix a little bit more pop and brightness, after I kind of just knock off their peaks a little bit with the compressor. And it really does a really good job.
Keep on grinding, you on your way.
Let's see, if we take the expander, if we just listen to the limiter alone.
Keep on grinding, you on your way. You ain't got no time to waste. A lot.
All right, now with the compression.
Keep on grinding, you on your way. You ain't got no time to waste. A lot of money to be made. Watch a nigga demonstrate.
So as you see, when I add that expansion in, it really gives it a really nice, bright, high end that is under control, and the overall track still has the dynamics and the punch and the loudness. So really dope mastering limiter if y'all looking into that. Let me get back to work now.
Keep on grinding, you on your way. And you ain't got no time to waste. A lot of money to be made.
This Jeremy, I had a session at 1. I was trying to see that you had an email to send the beat to. I was already a little late.
Oh yeah, you can send it to. Alright, bet, and I'll get that loaded up for you. About how long you think you're gonna be?
Probably closest to like 1:30 type shit.
Alright, bet. I'll see you soon. Appreciate your call though. Yep. So, waiting for my client. Y'all just heard he about to be late. So that mean I get to finish touching up these mixes before I go pick up that special thing I was just telling you about.
Make believe, caught up in that jam, wanna know if you gon' ride for me. Bucking at whoever you may be, nigga. Hey, one more time. I'm fucking up my words.
Yeah. Alright, y'all ready?
Yeah. I'm first stepping out in
The Antares has arrived.
Niggas face a score.
Listen back. Let me hear something real quick.
Telling the whole story, shit feel make believe.
One more time. Come a little bit more aggressive.
You gon' ride for me.
Perfect. Let's pick up right there.
I've been shooting my shot at all these bitches. Still ain't up on no horse. Put some heat on a nigga like a damn torch.
One more time, good.
Whew. Finally out the studio. Finished up my session and mixing for the day. And now it's time to head to the Apple Store and pick up a new toy.
Don't kill us. You need some B-roll. This dude right here. You do this by yourself? You do this by yourself? Look at this. So you mean to tell me you? I like.
Straight pass right out of my camera. There you go, straight pass.
So Frida, burrito, egg guac. Anything else for you?
Alright, y'all, so you know what I'm saying, you see we just left the Apple Store, MacBook Pro on deck, you know what I'm saying, I'm here with my man, Real. We couldn't leave the mall, we couldn't leave without getting some of that orange chicken, you know what I'm saying, some of that panda. So what I got here, let me see, put y'all on, this is what an engineer eats, you know what I'm saying, let me get this thing together. So I'm on my vegetarian stuff right now, so I got me a veggie burrito from Chipotle, the Sofritas burrito, you know what I'm saying? I don't do tofu and stuff a lot, but sometimes you gotta make do with what you got when you out in the field. Let's see what my man Rel got over here. Rel, what you got going on over there?
This that teriyaki boy.
Oh, he got that teriyaki.
I got this straight
boy.
for you because this your favorite.
That's
you know what I
definitely.
mean?
That's a
And then
fact.
that orange chicken popping over here.
Oh, yeah.
My favorite.
Okay.
So, you know what I mean?
That's a bit. We about to get busy with this food and then get back to the studio and get to work. Alright, y'all, so I just came back from the Apple Store picking up my brand new 16-inch MacBook Pro, and I'm excited to get into it, so I'm gonna make this part real quick. So I gotta do a whole bunch of setups and all that. Pretty much, I got the maxed out model that they have in store. So I got the 8-core i9 at 2.4 gigahertz. I got the 32 gigabyte of RAM and the 8 gig GPU card. So the graphics are gonna be insane. I got this new model because I plan on doing a lot more YouTube videos, of course, and I'm shooting in 4K. My old 2015 Mac just wasn't really keeping up with everything that I needed to do, especially with the video editing stuff. And I'm also planning on building an ultimate mobile rig for video editing and recording. So I'm gonna be able to record and mix on the go wherever I want with this new ultimate machine. And I'm gonna show y'all the rest of the gear that I'm gonna be picking up along the way for my ultimate mobile recording and video editing rig. But this is the first piece, so let's go ahead and jump into it. Get a little unbox action. Ooh, so sexy. Apple always has the nice appeal to the unboxing, man. So I ordered this thing online and it was ready to go for me at the store today when I got there. Let's see, let's just go ahead and jump right into it. This thing is definitely pricey, man. And oh, about the storage too. So the storage on these new Macs, they go all the way up to 8 terabytes. But I just went for the 2 terabytes. I felt like that was more than enough. Coming from a computer with only 256 gigabytes, having 2 terabytes is a huge improvement for me. So anything beyond that, I'll just use my external drives. Here we go. Ooh, we got that space gray model, which ain't really, you know, too much different than the regular silver. It's just a little bit darker. I wish it was a black one, but whatever. We're gonna go ahead and pop this thing out. Ooh, feels so good. So good. Before we get into that, you know, let's just see what else we have in the box. We got the USB-C cable. This computer has 4 USB-C ports. That's it. No SD card slots, unfortunately, but it does have that, and it has this this brick. Boom, boom, boom. We got that. Here's just some documentation from Apple here. Some cool little space gray stickers and stuff like that. We don't need none of that. I'm sure all of the instructions are pretty easy to know, so whatever, we ain't worried about that. What we want to care about is the star of the show. Oh, just playing. So let's see. Guess we just want to start off by unwrapping this thing. Oh, can y'all hear that? Oh, yeah. Beautiful. Such a beautiful machine. Oh man. Alright, so let's just open it up for the first time, and then I'm gonna go ahead and get started setting it up. Ta-da. As soon as I remove that paper, it just comes right on. Just like that, just by taking the paper off. Pretty cool. So now it's time for me to go ahead and set up my brand new MacBook Pro.
To use English as the main language, press the return key.
I'm gonna be checking out all the features, and maybe I'll bring y'all a review and let you know just how dope this machine is for being a creator, music creator, video creator, content creator, whatever you're doing. This ain't no commercial. I'm about to play with my stuff. Thanks for watching this quick video. WavyWayne.com has new templates for Logic, Studio One, and of course Pro Tools. And if you need mixing services, you can hit me up and find out about that there too. Alright, so make sure y'all like, thumbs up, comment, subscribe, and be dope.